Okay, so you've either heard of the Starfield Outpost XP glitch or you haven't, but either way, I've seen this glitch explained pretty poorly, making it really hard to actually do. But I promise by the end of this video, you'll be able to go up to the 300 plus levels needed to get every perk on the skill tree. Okay, so I'm going to run through what you need first. So you're going to need around 5,000 to 10,000 credits, and I'm going to show you how to get these quickly, but feel free to skip ahead if you've already got a bunch. So if you're early game and don't have this, you can jump under the map and steal credits from the 3 chests in the commercial district located in New Atlantis. So follow my path and I'll show you how to get into the chests. Okay, so now you've got the money, it's time to get the materials you're going to need. So head over to the commercial district and then directly to this building on the right. 2. Buy the materials on screen from the woman at the desk, then wait 24 hours on the bench opposite the desk, get up and grab it all again. Keep doing this until you have about 2,000 mass. 3. Now that you're stacked, you're going to lose all of your O2 and 99% of your health, but the game won't kill you. So just jog over to the train and take it back to your ship. Once you get to your ship, drop everything you bought inside. It won't disappear unless you edit or change your ship, so you're all good. 4. Okay, to go to your map, we're going to be heading for Nicola 1, which is just here. Although we are going to be scanning the planet and looking for a point that aluminum and iron meet, so that we can harvest both materials in the same spot, it is worth mentioning that you can do this on any planet that has both aluminum and iron. Any videos you've watched in the past that have said to head to an exact spot on an exact planet won't work. This is because each time you land, a large randomized play area is created, which will be different from everyone else's. It will also be different each time you land in the same spot. Step 5. Okay, so now you've hopefully picked out a nice spot where the aluminum and iron meet on the map, so it's time to land there. So when you land, pull up your scanner and then press X for the outpost item. You'll notice in the top left of your screen all of the specific types of materials that you can harvest in this exact area. This will change as you move around, so you're looking for iron and aluminum to show up at the same time. Your best bet here is to look around just outside your ship. If you can't find anywhere after about 5 minutes, hop back in your ship and either land again or land in a different spot entirely. I spent hours searching my first time. After refreshing it by landing again, I found the perfect spot in about 10 minutes. I wouldn't recommend just walking in a straight line, using landmarks to try get an idea of where you're at, or trying to make sense of the map. If it doesn't look like you're going to find iron and aluminum, get back in your ship and reset. This isn't easy, and I'll be honest, I almost gave up doing this video because I couldn't find a spot anywhere. But once you do, it is a great feeling. 6. Alright, so hopefully you finally found a spot where the materials overlap. So stick down your outpost and let's get to work. First, you're probably going to need to run over to your ship and pick up all of those materials you dropped, so grab those and then run back to the outpost. Remember, you'll be fine sprinting, the game won't kill you for being over encumbered. 7. Now you're back at the outpost with the materials, with probably very little health. It's time to build. So open up the scanner, press X and press B to go into build mode. From here, go to the tab with the basic extractors and start with the iron extractors. You can press this little button here to get a better view of the base. So you're looking for the iron deposit. In the base, it's usually a darker patch on the ground. Once you've found it, pop as many extractors as you can on it. It's probably worth mentioning that if you only have a small corner of iron and you can't put any more than 1 or 2 extractors on it, then it might be worth knocking the base down and moving it along in the direction of the iron deposit. You can do this by going over to the outpost marker you initially put down and holding down X on it. Make sure you save your game first, just to be safe. Now you've done this, do the exact same with the aluminum extractors. The deposit is a light blue color. Again, if the base needs moving, just knock it down and put up a new one. You should aim for at least 4 extractors for each material. 8. Okay, so if you turn your attention here, you'll notice it says you have 0 power, meaning the extractors can't run right now. So in the build menu, move tabs until you reach the solar arrays. These will offer small chunks of power, so you'll need a good few of them to power up your extractors. Step 9, once the solar arrays are down, you'll need to craft an industrial workbench, and next to that, just craft a place to sit. 10, using the industrial workbench that you just crafted, create as many adaptive frames as you can. 11, then go back into the build menu because using those adaptive frames, we're going to build storage boxes. In the menu, they're called storage-solid. Put a stack of 5 to 10 boxes near the iron extractors, and then a stack of 5 to 10 near the aluminum extractors too. Step 12, okay, I promise we are almost there. Now you need to go back into your menu so that you can connect all of the iron extractors to the first box you laid down here, and then connect all of the aluminum extractors to the first box you laid down over there. From here, just going along one by one, connect each box to the next. Step 13, now it's finally time to do the XP glitch. Go wait 24 hours to give the extractors time to harvest the resources. Now just stand up, head to the industrial workbench and spam the craft button on the adaptive frames. Now PC players can craft 99 at a time, hovering over the end of the bar with their cursors. But if you're on Xbox like me, you can only do about 5 to 10 at a time by holding right with your stick and also holding the right D-pad while spamming craft. 14, now keep spamming until you're out of materials. You likely leveled up a few times, so now just go sit down on your bench for 24 hours, and then get up and spam more adaptive frames. From here, you can either drop the frames or go sell them, or you can use them to build more storage boxes to make the glitch even more powerful. So drop me a comment if you need to know anything else about this. Don't forget to hit sub if this helped. And if you want to do a little glitch to get some very overpowered armor early game, then click on the video on screen now. Thanks for watching. So we've all heard of that XP exploit where you have to run around looking for 2 materials in order to build an outpost. And whilst that is a very, very good way to level up, it's also incredibly difficult to find those 2 materials. So how about an XP exploit where you can get way more XP than that and you don't have to go searching for any materials? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. You'll easily be able to go up about 10 levels in a few minutes, probably even quicker, depending on how quickly you can actually get this done. And of course, thanks to Kibbles for finding this. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so starting with what you'll need a weapon. I'm sure you've got one of those by now, but if not for some reason, hit up a vendor and then come back to me. You're also going to need a lot of ammo. There are 2 great ways to get a huge stack of ammo. One is spawning in at Aquila City and stealing from those 2 chests that are literally above ground. You can then just wait for 1 hour over at Skink, which is also in the Cheyenne system. Speak to those vendors and then those chests will be restocked. The other way to get stacks of ammo is using the New Atlantis Commercial District chest glitch. I'll quickly show it on screen so you don't have to click to another video. For those of you who know how to do this glitch, the second chest is where all of the ammo is, but you may as well run over to the third to get those 72,000 credits. You're also going to need the zoology perk in your skill tree. You can just buy it straight up as long as you've got the 4 skills sunk into the tier above. The final thing you'll need is these resources on screen. You can get all of them from the chest you just stole ammo from, or you can buy them from the UC distribution center, which is the building on your right when you spawn into the commercial district. And now we're ready to go. Step 1. So once you've grabbed everything you need, we're going to be heading for the Pyras system, which is level 70. You can head for any planet really, as long as there's a decent amount of fauna, but we're heading here. Then head for the sandy desert biome on Pyras 2. Step 2. Once you land, you're going to spend a little bit of time scanning the creatures on the planet. Just in case you didn't know how it works, you'll need to scan a few of the same creatures before it's 100% complete. 3. Now that you've scanned the fauna, it's time to build an outpost. All you need to find here is some flat ground. Step 4. Pop your outpost down and go into your build menu. You'll notice that because you scan the fauna and you also have the zoology perk, you now have access to these animal buildings in the builders tab. 5. So from here, start placing down the animal buildings in a ring, trying to block off any escape points, although they don't tend to run too far. You'll notice the creatures will all start spawning in as you lay the buildings down. 6. Now they're all in a ring, you'll want to place some solar arrays down just to power them up. I actually used mine to bolster the barricade a little more to stop the creatures escaping, although that didn't work as well as I hoped it would. 7. Now all that you need to do is put down a stack of storage chests in the middle of this for a vantage point. Then just at the bottom of that, pop a bed down too. 8. Hop up on your storage chest platform and start popping aliens. You'll get 100 plus XP for each one that you kill, and you'll notice that new creatures spawn in pretty quick. It's also a great way to level your combat skills. I was working on my sniper skill whilst gaining insane levels. Then step 9, if you find you're running low on aliens somehow, just hop in the bed and wait a few hours, then get back to slaying. And that is it. If this helped, please don't forget to hit sub, and if you're looking to glitch your way to millions of credits in a short space of time, then go ahead and click the video on screen now. Thanks for watching.